morning, everybody, or good afternoon. Thanks for joining me in Spiritual Journey. Today, since it's the second week, we're starting the second week of January 2023. We had a good week to rest and readjust and things like that, after the holidays. So I'm going to go ahead and get a reading for each sign. I really appreciate and hope that you've enjoyed some of the content I've been putting out. Because sometimes life is hard and we just need to be reminded as well. Sometimes we know, but it's always hard to look at ourselves. So I'm trying to put out content that I have heard over the years, have learned over the years, and I wish somebody would have told me that I researched on my own and had to learn the hard way. So I hope that helps you. Anyway, we're going to go ahead and get into our message. I'm going to use these Law of Attraction cards, and we're going to get a message to see if what you're trying to manifest, possibly what could be off course a little bit, what energy you're blocking, what chakras you're blocking, whatever. So we're going to go ahead and see which one comes up for that, as well as we're going to get one of these Nature Speak Oracle and these chakra cards. They're called chakra cards for belief change, to see if possibly one of your chakras might be needing some work. And we are going to get some daily healing cards, and of course we are going to get some tarot, and I'm going to be using Radley Valentine. It's called the Guardian Angel cards for the tarot. So let's go ahead and start and get into this message, okay? So just let me pause this for a second, and then we're going to go ahead and get into each sign. Okay, Taurus, let's get into your message. So I'm going to pull one of these Law of Attraction cards and see where you are focused on or what you need to work on. We're just going to see what comes up, and we'll go from there. So let's go ahead and see what's coming up. This also has an affirmation on, so it might be good to repeat this affirmation to help you bring in that manifestation and abundance. So let's see what comes up for Taurus. Okay, so we have receptivity, and then we have attitude on the top, and on the bottom we have generosity. So receptivity, it looks like with this attitude and generosity, maybe you have been giving too much to other people and not looking out for yourself. So you need to be more receptive to accept these gifts and knowing your worth and knowing that you deserve to receive as well. You do deserve abundance. So there's some energy with that coming up, being more receptive, being more in that feminine energy where we are not as giving as much. I'm not saying don't give. I'm not saying that at all. But maybe you are over giving and not being able to receive back. So standing in that receptivity, and your affirmation is, I am open in my heart and mind to receiving the blessings that I deserve. So there could be a little tinge of maybe not feeling that you are deserving of something, like maybe you're wishing for something big and you're feeling like, I don't know if I'm ever going to get that. It might be some kind of past pattern of behavior or thought process where maybe you were in lack when you were a child and you're around money. You might be having a lack mentality or that scarcity mindset. So if that's something that you need to work on, that might be what's blocking your abundance coming in. So you need to realize that you are worth it, you are deserving, and the universe wants to give it to you. Okay, but it kind of plays. It takes things really literally, and it hears your subconscious as well. So even if you're saying, I want this manifestation, but in your back of your mind you're saying, I don't know if I'm going to get it, I don't know if it's going to work out, I don't know if I deserve it, money is scarce to me, or you're worrying about every little penny and things like that, or being stingy or anything like that with your money. It could be that you are subconsciously blocking that and putting that out in the universe, because it's going to give you back what you're saying in your mind. So be cautious of that, okay? So let's go ahead and get one of these Nature Speaks oracles and see what's coming up too. So you might need to do some, maybe some affirmations or some work on how you see money. That might be one of the things. We have cedar, protection. So there is some kind of protection around you. And I kind of feel for whoever this is tapping into, maybe you're very protective of your material possessions, your money. Maybe you're putting too much emphasis on material things. So it could be something with that. And then we have emotional protection. So you might feel, like I said, with that, if you have a lack mindset or scarcity mindset, your security is a little off. It might be time to take a look at that and really work on that, because you might be blocking what you want to bring in. Okay? All right. So now we're going to go ahead and get into some oracle No, you know what? Let's do our chakras. Let's see what chakras are might be blocked or that we need to work on. Okay, so let's see what's going to come out for you. All right, Taurus, which chakra? Wouldn't surprise me if the root chakra comes out, but let's see. Oh, okay, look at that. Safety. Safety. Yeah, so there's I am safe. This is something that you might need to repeat to yourself too. I am safe. I let go of need for protection when I realize that I am safe. I trust my instincts and inner guidance to help me navigate me through life's twists and turns. I can cope with adversity because I'm always there for myself in loving and supportive ways. So safety, there might be some kind of mindset around safety and, you know, security and money aspects. And let's see what else wants to come up. We'll get one more. These cards are a little awkward to shuffle. Okay, now we have the heart chakra, gratitude. Yeah, see, looking at things with gratitude, even the hardships, the lessons, the things that we go through, the challenges, because it makes you prioritize what's important, you know? A lot of people put emphasis on material things as important, but basic things, if you have something happen, you'll realize what really is important. It's, you know, love, companionship, those memories that we make with people, the fun times, things like that. So, you know, being grateful for what you do have and not always in that lack mindset where you want more. It's never enough, right? All right. And then on the bottom, we have stability. Yeah, another root chakra. So I really feel like you might need to work on your root chakra and your heart chakra about gratitude and safety to help you out. So let's get some tarot cards. See what else wants to come up. That might be just keeping you from exactly what you want. But all is not lost. Let's go ahead and see. It's just, I really feel like it's maybe something how you grew up. Maybe you grew up in poverty or something like that. Or maybe your parents were always pinching pennies or worried about money or something like that. So it could just be your mindset. You know, it's just paper, you know, and you deserve it. You know, the universe wants to give it to you. There's plenty of money out there and it can be yours, right? So if it's something with that, we have the Eight of Abundance. The Eight of Abundance is, this is time for learning and honoring your skills. So there could be some kind of skill that you need to learn. It might be something that you maybe can advance in your job or some kind of creative project that you want to do. This is learning new skills. This is work. So you might feel like, you know, I'm always going to be that hardworking man. I'm never going to have anything. Again, that's that safety and security and things around money. I feel like you need to step into learning some kind of skill of some kind of something creative that you can do for your abundance. And maybe even make an advancement in your career or your job, or even switch jobs or something about that. I feel like some of you are like working yourself, you know, maybe 60 hours a week and you're barely scraping by, and there's a better way to do it here. So let's go ahead and see. And this choose freedom was on the bottom. Yeah, see? All right, let's see what else wants to come up. Okay, now we have the Four of Action. Your hard work and sincere efforts lead you to a sense of safety, contentment, and financial security. There you go, see? So, I feel like there's a better way to do it. You're working too hard. Like I'm not saying don't work at all, but what it is I feel like you are working for maybe the wrong reasons, and there's got to be a shift in that. You know, you got to be grateful for what you do have, and maybe you are, you know, kind of not spending time with your family or your loved ones, or working yourself to the bone where you're exhausted. So there's some kind of energy here where you can work easier. You know, instead of as hard as you do, maybe smarter. I'm not saying you're dumb at all, but there might be a different way. And it might even be like like I said, you might have to shift careers or jobs, but it's like being in that gratitude and letting go of that scarcity mindset. All right. And let's see what else is coming up. One more. Okay. Three of Emotion. This is the Three of Cups. So see, this is also, you know, celebrating with others, co-creating with others. So there's some kind of energy here where Three of Emotions is the Three of Cups, like I said, and it is, you know, spending time with loved ones, having fun, you know, not working yourself to death, because there's a smarter way to work a smarter and easier way to work here, and you're doing it the hard way because you're thinking about that money scarcity and mindset. So it says, wonderful news is on its way. Announcements regarding engagements, pregnancies, births, or graduations will be revealed. New friends will be made, or communities of like-minded people will draw closer to one another. Exciting new beginnings of happy endings are just around the corner. So I do feel like this is going to come in for you. You're going to finally realize that there's a better way to do it. And you're going to get out of that mindset that you've kind of been blocking yourself because you're focused too much on the material and that lack mindset or the scarcity, pinching pennies, maybe being a little frugal, things like that. So let's go ahead and get into our last card here. This is our daily what do they call it? Daily healing card. All right. And then we have develop awe and reverence for life. Yeah. See, I really feel like you're missing out on the fun things of life, the celebrations, the family time, spending it with loved ones because you are just so focused on the material, money, and things like that. And you're working yourself to death, and you need to find a better way to do it. Okay. And then I forgot to look on the bottom here. Let's see what this is. Messenger of emotion. Yeah. See, this is that page of emotion. So I do feel like there's going to be some new beginning or intentions that will make you more emotionally at peace in a way of working and bringing in your abundance. So that is your message, Taurus. I do wish you the best. And I would say like maybe do some, maybe look up on YouTube some ways to get over that money block that you're having or that materialistic block and be able to open up to receive, because it's almost like a resistance because you're so focused on like maybe something happened when you were growing up, financially. Maybe your parents had a different outlook on money where they were, thinking it didn't grow on trees. I'm sure some of us have heard that, right? So we got to get out of that and realize that it's abundant and we are able to co-create with the universe and bring it in, okay? And it's kind of like getting out of that materialistic side and start enjoying life a little bit more. So that is your message, Taurus. Thanks so much for watching. Take care. Peace.